So we're going to demonstrate the flag labeling system, the FL5000 Dartronics Flag Labeling System. So we have to operate the system. Stop start, you can set timers and settings and run it for manual or auto mode. There's fixtures. Their operator will load the fixtures with product. So we're going to load the fixtures with product, and as you can load as it's running. It'll index and it'll bring the product up to the labeling system. After the products are labeled, they come over the end of the conveyor and fall off down the chute into a kettle. So you can see a finished product would look like this. It's set up for the medium size, so it's a 3/4 inch. So we're going to go into the settings, enter the password, and then we're going to go into what's called setup mode. So this allows us to manually, with a foot switch, index the conveyor to load product. So foot switch, it'll index. It can just make it go a little faster. Of course, you can use auto mode if you'd like to put them on as well. And so after that's done, we'll be able to run the medium. So the purpose of the adapters are to hold the center of the product more stable for labeling and placing product on. So now he's got all the pins in. So now we'll demonstrate going back to the main screen, and we're going to hit start and load product to label the medium. So there's nothing you need to do with the labeler except load at the different label format, whatever it is that you want to print and apply to the part. So you would come to your PC, load the label format, and change the data that you're printing. In this case, we're just printing the same information as we were on the previous one. So we can take a look at what that looks like. So here we have a labeled 3/4 inch fitting. Now we're removing the medium adapters, and we're going to place the large adapters for the 1-inch fittings. So you can see how quick it is to remove those medium ones, and now we're going to put on the large ones. So you can load it like he's doing there, or down by the labeler, it actually opens it up and it makes it easy to put them on. So if you index here, you could load those on there. It opens it up really nice to place them on. As you can see what it's doing there. So the purpose, that area is what pulls or puts tension on the part to keep it stable while we're labeling. Now we'll grab some 1-inch fittings and load those. So they just get placed on, and they can be placed on upside down, right side up, doesn't matter. They fit on both ends. And it doesn't matter the orientation of that knob. So what happens with the machine is that as it indexes, this sensor detects that there's a part placed on the fixture. And if there's no part on the fixture, like we're going to demonstrate here, it will not label anything. So it's got this sensor. If there's something blocking that sensor as it goes by, it then will not label. So we'll demonstrate that. And you can see this is spring loaded here. This spring is stronger than the spring that pulls the part back. So on the fixture, there's a spring, as you can see, to keep tension on this so it doesn't fall off as it goes under the conveyor and back around again. And there are rollers underneath that are held on front and back with guides. Then there's another sensor here. So if the part does come around the bottom, the end of the conveyor, and if it doesn't fall off, it won't let the conveyor index. It'll warn the operator, hey, part didn't fall off. If it doesn't fall off easily, the air will flutter, the air will turn on and cause the part, blow the part off to help to get the part off of the fixture. And if you look underneath the machine in the back, there's another sensor back here, and that's actually detecting this flight. So that's used to control the index of the flight. So we have another sensor in the back to detect the index of the flight. Okay, so now we're going to run and demonstrate no product, no label. No product, no label. Product, no label. So I'm just take another one off and demonstrate no product, no label. And the parts just fall off very nicely down the chute into the bin. You can hear an air blast come up and help assist it. Okay, here we have our labeled products. So we'll take a look at that as well.